Hey everyone, it's Emily, and today we are building an apartment, as you can probably tell. Also, we're actually building a thing and uploading a video today. What a concept! Some of you might have noticed that I took a bit of an unintentional break from making videos, which is pretty much just because I didn't know what I wanted to build. I had so many ideas back before I took a little bit of a break at the end of the year for my winter break from school and just like not being in my apartment, not having access to my computer. I didn't really plan that break either, but it just kind of happened because I wasn't, with my computer to make videos. And I had so many ideas of things I wanted to build before that happened, and then I just didn't build anything because I couldn't. And then all my ideas just kind of went away. And then I came back and I was like, I'm in my apartment, we're gonna post 2 videos a week, it's gonna be a grand old time. And then I got struck with a case of the builder's block and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I also was kind of getting used to my new class schedule and figuring out other, life stuff, schedule things, and now I think that I finally have some kind of time to make videos. Also, I just really wanted to build an apartment. I've been looking at a lot of apartments recently, like watching apartment tours on YouTube and looking at apartments on Pinterest and stuff, so an apartment seemed like the way to go yesterday. I was just struck with some inspiration and decided to act on it, because when I don't, then the inspiration goes away and videos don't happen. But here we are doing a video thing, and wow, I haven't done a voiceover in forever. Let's see how this goes. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. You can probably kind of tell that from the layout of it so far. We're getting the living room together now. Look at me talking about the build. Wow, I basically just talked about how I haven't built anything for most of it, and now I talk about the build for 2 seconds and I'm like, ooh, look at me doing the thing that I should be. But do we ever really talk about the build? No. Does it matter that much? Maybe sometimes. Who knows? I don't. But I tried a different layout with this apartment. So I went into the game knowing I wanted to build an apartment, and then I was looking at all of the apartments in San Myshuno, and I was like, I've built in all of these like a million times, and I'm kind of sick of all the floor plans. So I picked one that, I've built in a million times, which could have been any of them, but it happened to be this one. And I decided to go ahead and spruce it up with a little bit of a different layout that I've never done before. So that's a little bit of fun. And, also, I really like fireplaces in apartments. There's this girl that I've started watching on YouTube recently, and she has a fireplace in her apartment, but it's like not built into the apartment. It's like you plug it into the wall. I think it's an electric fireplace. Is that what you call it? I don't know. But I have never seen that before, like someone just throwing a fireplace into their apartment. So I usually don't do that in The Sims, but because she has one, I was like, it's a real thing. We're gonna put one in here. But anyway, I hope that you all have been having a great January. I don't even know when the last day that I posted a video was, but I actually am hoping to build some more on a stream later today. If you're watching this, the day that it's posted should be a Thursday. We'll be streaming at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Right now, my stream schedule for sure should be Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and then Thursdays at 6 p.m. The past few weeks I've been streaming. I've only been able to stream twice a week. There's always been something come up and I've had to cancel a stream or like change the time slightly, just with like the MLK holiday and then other things where like I wasn't around when I normally am, or like a week or 2 ago there was a fire drill in my building, so couldn't stream in the middle of the fire drill. I don't think you guys would have wanted to watch me stream in the middle of the fire drill, but it could have been a whole experience, but had to evacuate the building. What am I doing now? Oh, yeah, this kitchen, well, we're doing the dining room first, but the kitchen took me a while because I realized that it was kind of like the biggest room in the whole place, and usually apartment kitchens are pretty small and you have bigger other parts, and I just didn't think about that, so that was a little bit of a mess. I cut some of it out. Ooh, also, I wanted to mention this when I noticed the cut in the footage, but I was rambling about some other nonsense, so definitely didn't mention it when I wanted to, but if you notice the lighting change in my game a little bit bit ago, a couple minutes ago, it's because I put a new reshade preset in my game because my pal Mariah Standing Zimmer, can I go a video without talking about Mariah? I don't think that's possible. But she made her own reshade preset. I don't think that it's available to be downloaded by anyone except me because she sent it to me because I wanted a new one and I know that she has good taste, so I was like, let me try out Mariah's preset, and I popped it into my game and I really like it. I think it's cute and nice and bright, and the thing that sold me on it was she said that she doesn't feel like she has to edit screenshots anymore. Also, I was probably like literally talking to Mariah during that whole awkward pause because I was talking to her while I was recording this, and you know what, it's fine, we're just rolling with it. But anyway, yeah, she said that she doesn't feel like she has to edit any screenshots now, and I was like, that sounds fantastic, let me try. So we've got a new reshade preset, and also every now and then I get a comment that asks about the way that my game looks, and it looks this way because I use reshade, and I know that it's not available for Mac, but I don't know if it affects game performance. I have no idea, but it hasn't ever bothered me. I think that it can on some computers, but who knows? I do not. I'm just trying to answer all of the reshade FAQs that I can think of off the top of my head. And see, this is where I'm having the whole kitchen struggle. I did not cut it out because, you know, that would make too much sense. But yeah, I like this little shelfie thing. I was going for like a kind of minimalist, but like we still have, most of the clutter is like plants in this apartment, I think. And then we have some like cute wall hanging stuff, but not too much else in the way of clutter. See, we've got to get some more plants in here. I'm so sick of these plants. Like when I first started this apartment, I was like, oh, I have so many options. I haven't played this game in so long. It feels like everything's new, because in case you missed it from previously, I took a little bit of a break from building, but I was still playing on Twitch, but I wasn't really doing anything in build mode at all, pretty much. It would just be to like change a few things because someone in my family aged up and I needed to make them a child room instead of a toddler room, and we had to switch out the bed. And that's about all I've done in build mode for quite a while. So when I first started this apartment, I was like, everything's new, I have so many options. And then it got to a point where I was like, I don't like any of these things, none of these things are the thing that I want them to be, and we don't have enough plants. That's what I've determined. Everyone in this community is obsessed with plants and we just don't have enough, and they really need to help us out. Plant Stuff Pack, where are you? Can we make that happen in 2019? Oh, also this part with the curtain on the outside. I went to put a curtain on one of the windows on the inside and then it went away and it didn't place, so I was like, oh, that's weird, where'd my curtain go? But then I just moved on and like replaced the curtain, but it placed it on the outside of the house, not the inside. House, apartment, whatever. So that was fun, and I took a little screenshot and sent it to my pals to let them know what I was laughing at, because it kind of cracked me up more than it should have. What have I been up to recently? Any life updates for me? I don't know. School is going fine. I would say that I really like 3 out of my 5 classes, and I think that's pretty good, because last semester I really only liked 1 class. I kind of liked 2 of them. It was more so that I liked the professor. Okay, I'm kind of in a similar situation this semester, because one of the classes that I say that I like right now, I really just like the professor. I think she's really cool, but I don't know about the actual content of the class because it's a lot of like writing and stuff, and I'm not opposed to writing. Writing just isn't my favorite thing in the world, so I don't think I'm really gonna like the assignments when we get into like the bigger stuff that's going on in that class, but I do enjoy going to the class, and like I said, the professor's really cool, so I like being there. I just don't know how much I'm gonna like doing the work. But I do like 2 of my classes. Well, I don't know, sometimes I do like 2 of my classes, that is true, but sometimes I'm thinking now that more of what makes the class enjoyable for me is the professor, and I can always get over the, this assignment is kind of like it's not my favorite thing to do, but if I like the professor enough, then that can usually give me the motivation of like, I'm not gonna blow this assignment off because I like this professor and I don't want to turn in bad work. You know, also I just want to do well in the class in general, but then the added aspect of actually liking the professor just makes it I don't know, it's like more motivating for me to do well. Does anyone else feel like that? Because I think that that's kind of what it is. I just decided that right now in this moment. I haven't really ever thought about this that much before. But yeah, I think liking the professor is a big factor, at least for me, in my enjoyment level of the class. And in my other 2 classes that I like, one of them, I know I'm gonna like the projects too if I get to do what I'm hoping I get to do in the class. And I already know I like the professor because I had him last semester. And then I have another class that's with the advisor for my major, and I really like that one because I like her, and it's all practical stuff about finding jobs and like career things. I don't know. It's a good class. We also sometimes just talk about stuff the whole time, and that's nice too because it's at 9:30 in the morning, and it's a good way to start the day, I would say. Ooh, this is also another thing that's might possibly be happening, but I'm thinking about starting a new family to play on stream. I like challenges. Challenge-based things are really my favorite thing to play in the game if I'm going to actually, you know, make a family and do something instead of just build for no one, kind of like this. But if you have any suggestions for challenges that you think are fun, you've played in the past, you want me to check out, or would like to see me try to play on stream, definitely let me know. I'll probably be asking tonight when I stream as well, because I'll be building, so I think I'm just gonna build like a random cute house, and I'll probably also be recording that build for YouTube. So if you can't make it to the stream, then fear not, the house is not lost to the abyss of Twitch and having to watch the whole like 3-hour VOD. You will probably, I say probably because if my computer has some issues, then it's not gonna happen, but I'm pretty sure that we should be good to go and that you'll be able to see the build in speed build form. Ooh, I've never done this before, but I merged these 2 little plants because I thought it was a little bit of fun, and they actually fit together way better than I thought they were going to. But anyway, yeah, leave me any comments about any challenges, like Let's Play type challenges that you would want to see me do on Twitch, and if you would want to see current household updates on them, also let me know that as well, because that's a thing that I can make happen. And what else? Yeah, streaming tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Be there or be square. But I hope you guys enjoyed this apartment, and I am sorry that I took so long of an unintentional break, but I hope you're having a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye!